Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about Allschool. So I want to be truthfully honest about Allschool, about what it's been like. I haven't worked with them for too long. I think it's been a month and a half. Well, it's been 2 months. Okay, I'll be truthfully honest. It's been 2 months, and in those 2 months, the first month or the first half of the first month, I really wasn't, putting up classes or anything. So I would honestly say that I've been working for a month and a little bit and a half, because the second half I was kind of, putting up my schedule, but I only put up like 2 hours every 2 days or something like that. So um, that's just what it looked like for me. I was focusing on other things when I started with Allschool, and then with time I started opening more classes, and I'll tell you about that now. I'm going to tell you how much I've been paid up until now. I'm going to show you. And I know I've seen so many teachers talking about Allschool, and some of them, if you go into Allschool Facebook page and stuff, they say, I'm not getting any bookings. Bookings are really low. I've done so many classes. Why am I not getting booked, etc. And then you have other teachers saying like, don't worry, it'll grow. Like, just keep at it. Like, I have full bookings now. And stuff like that. So, it just really confused me. Like, how long will it take me? Like, does Allschool have enough kids for all the teachers that they have? And apparently they're trying to get like more teachers now, but I'm not sure if they have enough kids for all the teachers. So I guess you just learn if you dive into it and try it out. But I did want to tell you about my experience, just so you don't have to spend 2 months seeing what it's like, so you can learn from me and you can decide whether it's something that you would like to do or not. So I'm going to start with negatives about Allschool. It's definitely not a company that will give you bookings continuously. So it's not a source of income that you can like depend on and say, okay, monthly I'm gonna make this amount and I'm gonna pay my rent and I'm gonna pay my kid's school with this. No, it's pretty much as a side gig, side job, like extra income type of thing. I think it really does depend for all teachers. And with Allschool, if you've seen what it's about, you can upload your own material and teach your own things. And it can be, from making slime to doing science to English, etc. Now, Allschool does have a student base that is larger in China, I think, or Asian places in Asia. So a lot of the students are looking for ESL English, and they do have some kids from America or other places where you might be able to teach like another language or certain like fun activities, drawing, etc. When you look into like the top teachers, there are some that seem to have been like from the very start, and they do have quite a few bookings. And then there are other teachers that you can see, and it says like 2 classes taught, 1 class taught, things like that. And it just really depends. But I'm just, an average teacher. I don't have like amazing things or curriculum. I make my own PowerPoints. I do try to make them fun and use different things, but I'm no different from everyone else. So I think the experience that you might have with Allschool might be very similar to mine. So I just want to share that with you. On the plus side, compared to other companies, I would say that the pay is high, but the amount of classes that I've taught are just not enough. For me, it's kind of like a extra side thing. Getting to know what classes are like uploading your class and getting it verified. It took me a little bit of time. The first one and then the second one was easier, but I'll be honest, I've uploaded maybe 5 classes, different things like slime. I tried to do Spanish, ESL, and then I tried to do like an ongoing class for ESL for beginners and intermediate. My ongoing classes, although I didn't upload them too much, they weren't getting many bookings. Well, they weren't getting any. I didn't get any bookings for my ongoing classes. I'm not sure if it's because parents have to like pay right like from the start, and maybe they're not comfortable with paying like, I don't know, 100 or more like from the start. With my Spanish classes, I didn't open a schedule for them for too much. My first class was a Spanish class, but in general, I wasn't, opening many hours. I would only open 1 or 2 Spanish classes like a week. And I think I've only taught like 4 or 3 Spanish classes. The classes that I have been getting like a lot, well, not a lot, but like the main bulk of my classes that have been that students enrolled in was my ESL private class. I have not had any class with multiple students. I did open like 1 or 2 that were, if you book like that, 4 kids or 5 kids can be in the class. And I would say that if it didn't have more than 2, then the class would get canceled, because you can set that up. Because I was charging pretty low, like $10. So it was like 2 kids, then that would be $20. And okay, that works for maybe my half an hour that I would do, or 40 minutes, etc. But I think they either would just get 1 and they would close, or they would get none and they would close. So just no luck with that. The only one I had luck with was my private online ESL. It's for ages pretty much 5 to 18, and it's pretty much all levels. So you come in, I kind of ask the kids like 4 questions, like just different things, get to know like how much they can talk, how much they can respond, where their level is at, and then I open a PowerPoint that is for their level. Honestly, you can use a PowerPoint for beginners, and you can also use the same or similar one with pre-intermediate. You just change up the questions, you add in more games or change up the things. So I've been doing that. I have like boy PowerPoints and girl PowerPoints, or what they prefer, the colors that they prefer, and that has been working fine for me. I've just been reusing that. I would love it if they could re-enroll, but they haven't. Like, I have no students that re-enrolled. I did get like ratings and parents writing to me saying that they love the class, but no one was enrolling again. Although maybe they didn't know they can retake the class and I'm going to teach them something different. I'm not sure. I guess I can make that bigger so they know that they can come back to the same class and it'll be something different. But I haven't had like the same student twice, so I've just been using pretty much the same 5 PowerPoints that I have, because it's usually like a beginner or intermediate kind of level. Anyway, let's go to how much I've been paid. Like I said, let me share this. Okay, so I'm actually sharing my account. Over here it says I've taught 13 hours. So that's 2 months. I've only taught 13 hours. Now, to be fair, like I said, the first month I was just opening 1 or 2 classes like every 2 days, every 3 days. The second month I was opening more, but I usually just open like from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. So just at night, like for my time. And I was doing that most of the time. And then this week I only just started opening afternoons, and I did get one, well, like 7 p.m., 6 p.m., 5 p.m. And I only got 1 enrollment today at 7. But usually I do from 12 to 2 a.m. because that's usually the time for kids in China. And I'm not really a morning person, so I don't do like the 6 a.m.s, etc. Although I did try to open in the mornings my ongoing classes, but they just always got canceled. So I would just sleep in. Like, I'd wake up, I'd see that I have no students, and just sleep. So I made 571 for 13 hours that I taught. And that's 42 learners. So I've been teaching 30 minutes per class. So 1 hour would be 2 classes, so 2 different students. You can set up the time for your classes. So 571.2, if I do 571 divided into 13, which is 13 hours, that's $43.9 per hour. So yeah, I was making $43 per hour, but I've only taught 13 hours. So it's really, like I said, it's not that much. Now you can invite students, you get $25. Only 1 student actually used my referral link, which was like my friend's son. So that would be counted into this, I guess, if we, it would be 550 or something like that, divided into 13, but it's around $40 per hour. And my teacher invites, I haven't really gotten any teachers to apply. So would if you have like lots of kids or know lots of people that can take that free lesson, you get $25 for each free lesson. So go ahead and do that. I did tell a lot of my friends, but I don't know, it was free and they want to learn English, but not many friends were really interested, or they said, okay, I'll do it, and then none of them really signed up. So I don't have any of those referrals really. But if you know a lot of people and have a lot of contacts that would want to do that first free class and then maybe continue with Allschool, then that's a really big bonus for you, because you might get a lot of income from that. It does pay high, but the hours are really low. I think you really have to like find your niche and like find something very specific to you, to what you want to teach. Because I was going kind of all over the place. I was like slime, and then I was like Spanish, and then English, and I just had luck like with one thing that I was focusing on the most. So I think if I focused on more in Spanish and opened more classes in Spanish, and maybe did like Spanish 1, 2, 3 and different levels or something, maybe I would get more bookings if I did that. Or focus like in English, but instead of just having 1 private class, I could open private for beginners, for intermediates, etc. So there's a lot to navigate on Allschool. Like, there's a lot of things that I would like to try out, like theories I have. If I could, just focus on this and open 10 hours a day, how much would my bookings go up, etc. But I don't always have the time to open all day, and I don't always, I can't always have it open or try out all my theories, or if I want to try them out, they take time. Like, I have to maybe try it out for a month or 2. And I will be doing more updates. Like this month, I'm going to try and focus on Spanish and opening more private English classes, but like not ongoing, but like on specific subjects. Like this one's going to focus on learning body parts, or this one's going to focus on phrasal verbs, etc. I'm going to try that and see how that goes. And I'm going to try placement tests. So I'm going to try doing class to place kids into their English level, because I think that's important, and a lot of parents want that, I think. So I'm going to give it a try. So yeah, now that you have the information, you can go ahead and use my my link. I would be really grateful if you do, and if you need any help at all, and even if you don't use my link, if you need any help at all about something that I know about Allschool, etc., just let me know, and I'd be super happy to help. If this is not like what you're looking for, like the bookings aren't consistent, there's not a lot of hours to do. If this is not something for you, then don't use the link and try and find something else that might be a bit more consistent. For me, this is like filling in those times where I can't sleep, like from 12 to 2. I'm a bit of a night owl, and that works for me, having those extra hours. And I'm hoping that it will increase, maybe in 6 months I'll have full bookings, and that would be great, because for me, $40 is really good. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to say, what I wanted to share, and just be truthfully honest. I don't want to be like, yeah, your bookings are going to grow and you get paid $40 an hour and apply, because a lot of teachers go in like with the idea that they're going to get paid $40 an hour or $50 an hour, and they're going to work, I don't know, 10 hours a day, and it's going to be perfect. But just keep in mind, it's not exactly like that. So yeah, I wish you guys all the best. And if you have any other companies that you would want to share with other teachers, write down in the comments. If you want to share your experience with Allschool so other teachers can see, write it down in the comments. And if you want more info on Allschool, like how to make your classes without like the specific age range, or how to upload classes without having to upload your your PowerPoints, because sometimes we don't want to share that like before anyone has even bought the classes, just let me know. And I've learned some things here and there. Another thing on Allschool, I think because a lot of students are using those coupon type things, I've had a lot of no-shows. So for no-shows, I just wait 10 minutes and then I leave, because you have to wait 10 minutes and then leave. And honestly, one day I had like 5 classes, or no, one day I had 4 classes, and they were all no-shows. And then I've had a no-show here and there, and it did make me get a little worried, but I did get paid for all of those classes that the kids didn't show up. So in regards to payment and things like that, you will get paid, and there's no issue with that, at least not for me. And so far it's all good. So yeah. Now you know about it, you can make your decision or look for more classes. And if you have any questions, just drop them down in the comments. Please like and subscribe. I will continue uploading videos about English and different things. And I hope you have a great day. See you. Bye.